Hello again folks. Now ever since my last video addressing the Irish issue, I have been inundated with emails and direct messages on X from Irish folks telling me what it's really like there, and it's getting worse. The mainstream media, it seems, just don't want to report the truth. I wonder why. Anyway, yes, this video is about that island, the Emerald Isle, land of shamrocks, Guinness, and now apparently the first European country about to tip into a full-scale civil war over immigration. You heard that right. While the rest of Europe is still pretending everything's fine, island streets are starting to look like a powder keg with a lit fuse. And who's to blame? Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Spoiler alert, it's the usual suspects, of course. Now, I'm not one to hyperbole. Alright, maybe a little, but what's happening in Ireland is a warning sign flashing brighter than a neon four-leaf clover. The government and the Gardaí, bless their cotton socks, are losing control of major cities. Dublin, Cork, Galway, pick a spot. And you'll find protests, riots and civil disobedience spiralling like a drunk uncle at a wedding. And why? Because the Irish people have had enough of being told to shut up and swallow the open borders nonsense their leaders keep shoveling down their throats. And that's because immigration, you see, it's one of those topics you're not supposed to talk about. Oh no, that's taboo. You dare question the policy of letting half the world move into your country without so much as a "how's your father?" then you're a bigot, a racist, or, God forbid, a far-right extremist. Never mind that Ireland's infrastructure is creaking like a haunted house, with hospitals overflowing, housing impossible to find, and schools bursting at the seams. Never mind that crime rates in some areas are starting to look like a Grand Theft Auto leaderboard. Oh no, you're supposed to smile, nod and say, "Isn't diversity wonderful?" while your neighbourhood turns into a place you can't recognise. The Irish government, in their infantile wisdom, thought they could import thousands of people, plonk them in small towns and cities, and everything would be grand. No consultation, no plan, just vibes. And now, surprise, surprise, the locals are a bit miffed. Protests are popping up literally everywhere. Ordinary people, not extremists, mind you, waving signs and demanding their country back. But the government, they're doubling down, of course, calling these folks thugs and hooligans. The Gardaí, meanwhile, look like they're auditioning for a remake of Keystone Cops. They're out there, batons in hand, trying to keep a lid on a pot that's already boiled over. And let's talk about the media, shall we? Oh, they're having a field day. Every protest is far-right chaos. Every concerned citizen is a knuckle-dragging fascist. We've all been called that, haven't we? Funny how they never mention the stabbings, the assaults, or the no-go zones creeping into Irish cities. Funny how they never ask why people are so angry they're ready to burn the whole system down. Could it be, and bear with me here, that decades of ignoring the public's concerns might have consequences? Nah, that's just too logical, isn't it? Better to just call everyone a racist and hope the problem goes away. But here's the thing, folks. Ireland's not special. What's happening there is a preview of what's coming to the rest of Europe if the powers that be keep sticking their heads in the sand. When you flood a country with people who don't share its values, don't integrate, and strain its resources to breaking point, you don't get a utopia. You get resentment, division, and, if you're really unlucky, civil war. Ireland's on the brink, and the elites are just too busy sipping their lattes and patting themselves on the back for their progressive policies to notice. So watch this space, because Ireland's not going quietly. The people are done being lectured, done being ignored, and done being told to love the system that's screwing them over. Sounds familiar? If the government doesn't pull its finger out and start listening, those protests aren't going to stay peaceful for long. And when the dam breaks, don't say you weren't warned. And there we go. With that, I'll leave you and hope you have a great weekend. So until the next time, stay sane and don't let the clowns ruin the circus. I've been Paz49 and Roger Trout.